We meet Terrence and Victoria Tunson, swimming up to their chins, a young married couple who say they need to find their father stranded at home.
Her dad, he's trapped in a house.
Slowly, we reach their street, and it's suddenly clear this neighborhood is packed with people who never left. We finally see Victoria's father. He's built a raft out of the back door and uses it to get to our boat. Finally, on dry ground, Victoria and her father are lucky. They'll try to get to family in Houston. But the hard part is all too clear. Missions like this are going to have to happen again and again and again.
I remember where I was in the summer of 2005 watching the utter desperation in New Orleans and the Gulf. And I think all of us who watched it unfold remember the way that it ripped our heart out of our chest to see people drowning in front of our eyes. And so you have to ask, what kind of person would, 2 months after Katrina hit, go to a Halloween party dressed in mocking blackface as a Katrina victim, quote, wearing red lipstick, earrings, and a New Orleans Saints bandana with the words Katrina victim scrawled across his fake breasts? Well, the Secretary of State of Florida, that's who, or at least the man who used to be the Secretary of State until he resigned today in wake of those photos being made public. Now, new Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has to appoint a new Secretary of State, and he's already been dogged by his associations with racists in the past, as his opponent in last year's race, Andrew Gillum, famously pointed out.
First of all, he's got neo-Nazis helping him out in this state. He has spoken at racist conferences. He's accepted a contribution and would not return it from someone who referred to the former president of the United States as a Muslim, N-I-G-G-E-R. When asked to return that money, he said no. He's using that money to now fund negative ads. Now, I'm not calling Mr. DeSantis a racist. I'm simply saying the racists believe he's a racist.
Since being sworn in as governor, DeSantis, his ears clearly still ringing from that debate moment, has made some very high-profile moves to reach across a racial divide. And no move will be more scrutinized than his next Secretary of State appointment, since that individual will be tasked with the re-enfranchisement of as many as 1.5 million of Florida's felons who just won their right to vote back this fall. Which means everyone will be watching very carefully who he appoints. Let's hope he finds a better caliber of person than his first pick.